Hey Killjoys, Sam. I really have to make this quick because now it's like 11 o'clock at night. I videotaped this around 3. I've had computer complications and my mom needs to get on the computer and stuff, so I really oh my god, I'm so tired from this. But anyway, I have to skip all this stuff and nah, it stinks. Anyway, okay, as you all know, we have a new member amongst our ranks. I believe she has Monday being tomorrow, and this may be uploaded on a day by accident because it's so dang late now. But welcome, London! I shake you warmly by the hand. The third time I'm doing this, so you better be shaking my hand, otherwise I will be really annoyed. But it's nice to have you amongst us again. I say that. Um, welcome. I feel like going like, welcome to our club, welcome to our club, welcome London, welcome London, welcome London, welcome London, welcome London. Okay, I'm really bad at this. I'm so tired. It's not funny. Um, let's see. Message from Megan. Oh, I'm sorry I'm doing this. I'm just like, wow. Megan, I believe that's your name. I'm also very bad at remembering names, and I had a sketchbook before with everybody's name and stuff I had to say, so I hope this was right. Megan, you said in your video the other day that you really didn't have, you said you felt bad because you knew me the least. You're probably not the only one because I tend not to talk to people a lot. I kind of shy away from it because I'm I don't know, it's kind of one of my phobias, kind of like talking to people about my age. It's just I get along with people who tend to be older than with me. I think you're older than me, so maybe we get along. I don't know. I just I'm not good at socializing with people, but I'm good when I need to be. But yeah, I'd like to get to know you and everybody else in this collab. And I tend to be on Skype a lot, so I can message you or something, or you can message me. Maybe we can Skype or something. If you Facebook, I do not Facebook. I mean, I have a Facebook, but I very rarely use it. So, sorry. But, yeah, I'd like to be friends with you and everybody else in this collab. Jamie, I have a message for you as well, and I believe that's your name. Guess I'll just call you Frank because you like to go by our Frank, I guess. Um, you made a video, I think, a couple weeks ago. I feel so out of date. Oh my god, it's not funny. Um, okay, I think it was a video 2 weeks ago. You're filming in your bathroom, I know, and then you started saying all these things about everybody in the collab, and I was sitting on the edge of my chair, but I wasn't really on a chair. I was sitting on a bed anyway. But yeah, I was just my heart was racing and stuff. I'm like, is she gonna say something about me? Oh my gosh, I'm kind of nervous. What's she gonna say about me? And then you said what you said, and I played that back so many times. It's not funny. My sisters thought it was really annoying too because she was sitting next to me trying to watch iCarly or whatever. But I thank you for that, and I think you're really cool too. And yeah, you're right. Everybody in this collab's I was about to say pretty twice, but they're nice. Um, okay, I have a joke before I begin to the topic of discussion, just to lighten the mood maybe. Um, it's about the poncho. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch the Late Night with Jimmy Fallon episode that was on a couple nights ago with MCR performing on it. And if you saw it already, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. Or if you've been on the Zone 6 lately, you might also know what I'm talking about. Everybody was you noticed that Gerard was wearing a poncho during then. Everybody was like, oh my gosh, he was wearing a poncho. Oh, I want to buy a poncho now. And I'm like, first it was the red hair. Now everybody wants to buy a poncho because of him. And anyway, I don't know. All of a sudden, the next day after I watched it, I was obsessed with the Sound of Music for some reason. And the word poncho, which is a very odd thing to be obsessed with for a day. A poncho, the word poncho. It just I don't know, it just got stuck in my head. And I was at math tutoring or something, and it just I was sitting there, kept repeating it in my mind. I'm like, poncho, poncho. Where is that word even from? I mean, I know it's kind of a Spanish term, right? But how did that word come into play? Where is its origin? And then I asked one of the teachers there, a math tutor for some reason, and she's saying something about like, oh, I really don't know what the origin is, but I know it's the Spanish version of the name Frank. And I'm like, are you serious? And she was all like, yeah, I'm serious or something. And then I was laughing so hard, and I told my sister, she's a big Frank fan, and she was all like, oh my gosh, it's hilarious, Gerard was wearing Frank. And then I posted this on like Zone 6, and they were all like laughing and going like, OMG, this is hilarious. Yeah, and I'm like, is this a message or something that Gerard's coming back? And then they're all like, yeah, heck yeah, like I hope so or something like that. I'm not really one of those like creepers who do that kind of like, I don't know, obsess over it. I mean, I know like they joke about it. I have friends who tend to do that with me, which I'm like the friend who gets dragged into it, and I really don't care for it, but it doesn't bother me so much, but I can end up getting dragged into it sadly. But anyway, it's I don't know, I'm not like overly obsessed. I know Jamie and Megan are, but not so much me. Um anyway, okay then I will move on to the topic of suicide, which is a bleak topic, I feel. And I told my mom, and she was all happy about it for some reason. She's like, "Oh, this is good. You're talking about this stuff." Um, I don't know. I had that song stuck in my head, like going like suicide. I've already died, and then it's just like, I don't know. It's like, I don't think I've already died. Well, maybe I've died, but I went to heaven because I found MCR. But yeah, I've been suicidal in my life a couple times, and then I don't know. I just like, if you saw like Life on the Murder Scene or something, you know how like Gerard had like those weird revenge fantasies all throughout high school. I have weird suicide fantasies all throughout high school, which is weird, but I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't bother me. It looks kind of fun, but I'm not. Definitely not. Just like some random things that my friends would do, like jumping off of buildings, and they do this too, which is the weirdest thing ever. They climb like, I don't know, shopping malls and grocery stores and stuff. It's the weirdest thing. But yeah, if you need somebody to talk to, I think I can possibly help you. I hope. But I know everybody else in this collab probably will agree to help you and talk to you. I have a fear. Next topic. Um, the walls. The walls topic. Oh my gosh. I feel like, yeah, the walls topic. I want to say I'm dropping out of the wall competition, and this is because, well, what is it? Because because I have no idea how I'm gonna beat Megan and Jamie in this. I'm sorry, but I think Jamie. I don't know, Jamie. I think Megan kind of wins this one. I mean, like, yeah, I think she wins this one. It's on her ceiling. I mean, it's on her ceiling. I mean, all my anime posters and stuff I thought were at one point going to be all on my ceiling, but then I got like a bigger room or something, so I don't know. I think she wins this though. Uh, another another thing I wanted to maybe talk about, like maybe a contest where I'm pretty sure we could all have a chance of winning, maybe, is if we I don't know, what if we did like a karaoke kind of, I don't know, MCR thing, like we sang or we, I don't know, maybe we dance if we can't sing at all, or Nath, I know you play bass, so maybe do a cover, an instrumental cover, or some weird theatrical kind of thing. I don't know. But I think that would be pretty fun if we did that. I think that would be cool. What other topics could I really talk about? Oh yeah, I got a haircut. If you noticed that, which isn't really noticeable like that. It's like really short in the back now. And I'm kind of whiter, but I look kind of yellow right now because I'm not allowed to wash my hair with my shampoo, so I had to use some other shampoo. Because if I use my shampoo, apparently it's gonna turn blue. Because I use like purplish blue shampoo that smells like old people, which I enjoy smelling. But anyway, that's like one of my weird hobbies. Um, let's see. Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I was like watching something, and then I'm like, you know what my haircut kind of looks like? My mom says it has really no style because it's just like all over the place, and I'm like, that's exactly how I wanted it. But I'm like watching something, and I'm like, hey, you know what? My haircut kind of looks like James DeWeese. It just does. If you don't know who that is, shame on you. He's one of the coolest members of MCR. He's like the coolest. I told my sister, I'm like, hey, you know who James DeWeese is? And she's like, is that the drummer? And I'm like, no. Is that the lighting technician? No. He is like awesome. And I'm like, all I'm missing now is like some really thick rim glasses or something to go to the movie theater, get one of those 3D glasses and punch out the lenses. And I'm like, I'm James DeWeese, which is a really odd thing to do. I kind of feel bad for him because he's never like counted, really. He's like never mentioned. Yeah. Well, I guess that's all I really have to say about this week. And it's an hour to midnight now, so if I can get this uploaded now, then I won't be taking over your day, London. um, well, I guess I'll see you later, Killjoys, and I'll hopefully see you next week. Bye.